Hello there. So in today's presentation, I wanted to spend the next 10-15 minutes talking about the main marketing strategy that I use within my own cleaning business to scale to 4 cities. So my name's Sean Parry. I am a cleaning business owner, and now I run a marketing company specializing in working with cleaning business owners all around the world. So, as I said, I have a cleaning business based in the UK, and we are actually in the 4 biggest cities in the country. We do over $1 million in revenue each year, and the business is probably coming up to about 8 or 9 years old now. So I am effectively an absentee owner. I've been, I still own the business, but I have a management team that manage the day-to-day operations for me. So I actually only spend about 2 hours a week within the business. So now my focus, and has been for a while now, is running a marketing company where I specialize in working with cleaning business owners all around the world, in the US, in Canada, in Australia, in the UK, in New Zealand, basically across many of the English-speaking countries around the world. And the idea is that I am basically teaching and working with these business owners and sharing with them the types of strategies that I used to grow my own cleaning business to this multi-location and 7-figure level. So many of you may have come across me in some of the Facebook cleaning business groups. I'm fairly active on there. I speak regularly at various, annual summits. And one of the recent ones, the Zen Made Summit, is one that happens every summer. And there's a collection of sort of specialist business owners who talk to other business owners in the industry. And there's about 2,000 other cleaning business owners attended last year in there. So I speak there every year, and it's great to talk about marketing and some of the things, share some of the things that that help grow my own business to this level. So jumping straight into it then, I'm asking the question, is this you at the moment? It certainly was me when I was starting up and growing my own cleaning business. We tried lots and lots of different marketing channels. And, the comment here is that, are you trying lots of marketing channels, but you're still looking for more leads, more clients? So, the second point, you're not sure how much money you're making from each channel. So maybe you're trying Facebook, maybe you're trying Bark, Angie's List, but you're not sure how many leads are coming from each channel, if they're making you money. And importantly, if you're still looking to grow and add more leads and clients, you don't know whether you should put more money into what you have existing or to try something else new. So, and this third point here is something that I often get asked about. So, generating leads is one thing, but generating high quality leads is something else. Particularly when we talk about, say, some of these pay-per lead sites, Thumbtack, Bark, when maybe that client inquiry is getting sold to multiple cleaning companies. People often talk about, the conversion rates or the lower conversion rates of those leads. So whenever we're trying all these different marketing channels, we actually want to be focused on those leads which are most likely to convert to the higher clients, to the higher quality clients. So this could well be you at the moment, trying lots of different marketing, wanting more jobs and trying to figure out, what's our next step? How do we get these more jobs? What's the next step in the process? So this really talks about, dives right to the point, and what we're going to do in the next few minutes is just very quickly cover off the main marketing strategy that I use to launch and grow my own cleaning business in 4 cities. So obviously when we were in city 1, we were trying lots and lots of these different marketing channels. Some were successful, some less so. But what I'm about to talk about in the next few minutes really turbocharged the growth in City 1. And then that we were then able to replicate that same strategy when we added the second city and the third city and the fourth city. So this marketing strategy that I'll talk about in the next few minutes was super effective in my own business. So really the strategy itself is broken into 3 parts. So really the first point is where do we find the best quality traffic? So when I talk about the quality of traffic, there are lots and lots of people who may be showing in, maybe there are people that are wanting to clean their bathtub at home. Then maybe there are some people that are looking to apply for a cleaning job. Maybe there are some people that are actually looking to book a cleaning service. So there are lots and lots of people who are looking for cleaner related terms. They may be on Facebook, they may be on Yelp, they may be on Thumbtack, they may be on Google. So what we want to do, and what is a key starting point for us, is trying to find where the best quality traffic is. So the people who are mostly who are going to show the highest likelihood of wanting to book a cleaning service. So where do we find them? Do we find them online? Do we find them offline? That's the first step. The second step is then once we have those people and once we have identified where that pool of people is, how do we go from being visible and showing, being in front of them to actually then willing to take the next step and contact us, give us a call or fill out an online form to find out more about what we do. So this is step 2. How do we then take being visible within this attractive pool of people to actually them taking the next step and showing interest? And then the third and final point is, once we start generating interest, the tracking of the performance is really, really important, because by the real way that marketing works long term and generates profitable clients for us long term is just by tracking everything. So not everything we will try will be successful. Some things will go well, some things won't, but then there is a whole raft of things in between. And what we want to do is try to focus our marketing dollars more on the higher performing areas and take it away from the lower performing areas. But if we're not tracking the performance of any of our campaigns, we just can't achieve that level. So the tracking of the performance to optimize things further is a really key part of it as well. So where do we find the best quality traffic? And for us, we've tried everything. We've tried Yelp, Facebook, Bark, Thumbtack, lots of different places online and offline. And for us, the best quality traffic is still on Google. So we find that the people searching on Google typically have the highest intent to purchase. So when we talk about that, we're talking about conversion rate. So if someone goes onto your website, the likelihood of that person going to your website and then giving you a call or filling out an online form is the highest of all the different channels that we use. So this in the marketing strategy that I focus on, we focus on being in front of Google traffic here. So what we have here is just a screenshot of, this is, I think I did a screenshot for cleaning companies in Chicago. And what you find is on page 1 on Google, the top 3 or 4 positions are Google Ads positions. Then you have the maps in the middle, and then what's called the organic rankings and the SEO. It's actually further down the bottom of the first page. So where we focus is on the very top part. This is where this is where the top of the page, this is where this is visible to everyone who comes to type in cleaning company Chicago. This is where we get lots and lots of great highly converting traffic. So the first step for us is being visible in these Google Ads positions, and that means the top of page 1. So, many of you will have tried Google Ads, or maybe many of you are maybe actually running Google Ads campaigns at the moment. So Google Ads is great because it means that you are within a pool of high quality traffic. Obviously, within that traffic, there are people searching for different cleaner related terms. Maybe someone has typed in cleaning service near me, which is indicative of someone really wanting to book a cleaning service. They will be a higher converting lead than, say, someone who is typing in how to clean my bathtub, which is still a cleaning related lead, a cleaning related term, but obviously that person is not as likely to be wanting to get a company to do it. You know, they're looking to do it for themselves. So Google Ads, you know, if you're running Google Ads campaigns, there are definitely people that will be running very, very good, highly effective Google Ads campaigns, but then there are other people that won't be running very effective campaigns. So Google Ads is where we focus. That's where we find the highest quality pool of traffic. But as I said here, you know, running a Google Ads campaign alone isn't enough to get the really great results. And the results that I teach, or the results that I use with the you know, the clients I work with on the marketing side. So this won't work unless we've got the following two pieces of the puzzle set up as well. So the second part is, you know, what I say, converting the click to interest. So this is where many people fall short when they're running Google Ads campaigns. So, you know, you may have advertised for Cleaning Company Chicago, someone clicks on your advert, but then they're taken to your home page. So this is a problem, because if you go from, if you use a home page, then the chances that the likelihood of someone going from visiting your page to actually calling you up or showing interest is actually far lower than it could be. If you use something called a landing page, you're far more likely to get a higher percentage of people clicking, you know, going to your website and then calling you up, or then filling out an online form. And the reason for that is that a landing page is, you know, it's basically a one-page, you know, it's a website, it's an individual web page, but the sole purpose of it is to maximize the chances of you calling the company up, or, you know, or filling out an online form. And this is just, you know, a screenshot of one of the landing pages we use for one of our Canadian clients. It's important that it looks really clean and neat and simple on both desktop as well as mobile. But what we're doing is we're making things very, very easy, very, very obvious. We've got the phone numbers here, very obvious to call us. They don't have to be scrolling through multiple pages to find the contact us page, or they can fill out an online form. So, you know, what I hopefully am showing you here is that a landing page is far more likely to get you better conversion rates. And if you're getting better conversion rates, ultimately, it means we're making more money for what we put in. So with the clients that I work with, we tend to hit about 20% or higher conversion rates. So for every 5 people that click on an ad, we'd expect 1 person to call us or 1 person to fill out an online form. And this, you know, to compare that, you know, if you're not using a landing page, or if you're using a home page, maybe it's only 5 to 10%. So there's, you know, 100% increase in performance between using a non-specific landing page versus a landing page. And that is the second level of optimization. You know, if we've found the great pool of traffic, which is the Google traffic, then we add a landing page. That's the second level of optimization. You can start to see why the returns on this marketing strategy is so strong. And then the third part is what I say, you know, what I refer to about tracking. So we need to track everything. And again, this is where many people fall short, you know, particularly those, you know, those people who are running Google Ads. So we need to be tracking both phone calls and online inquiries. You know, if you have a Google Ads campaign set up, and you don't know how many phone calls you're getting or how many online inquiries you're getting, as I said here, you're effectively driving blind. You don't know, you know, if you put in $1,000, how many leads you've got back. What is the cost per lead? And, you know, if we're not tracking that, we're not really sure if we're making money or not from advertising. If we compare all the different marketing channels, if we're not tracking any of the marketing, then how do we know that Yelp is better than Google, or Google is better than Thumbtack? Or, you know, we need tracking to be able to give us a very black and white view of you know, where the best returns are. So here what we have is just a screenshot of one of the clients that we work with. So, you can see the green thing, the green icons here. These are online forms that people filled in. This telephone icon is obviously someone calling in, but you can see here all the dates, all the online forms. We've got the date and the time they happened. We've also got, there's lots and lots of information here, but, that we can dig into, but just to bring out a couple of them. So you can see the keyword that triggered it. So someone typing in maid service Omaha, someone who clicked on that ad and then then filled out the online form. Someone here, house cleaning Bellevue, led to a form submission on March the 16th. So this is what I'm saying with this last point here. So when we are tracking things, it allows us to take things to an even higher level, because if we can tell, these specific keywords, maybe this house cleaning Bellevue is giving us lots and lots of leads, far more than we're getting from Maids Omaha. So then that makes sense in that case to put as much money as possible into this higher converting keyword from the other one. But obviously, if we don't have any of that conversion tracking set in place, we can't make that decision and we can't take things to the next level. So in a nutshell, in a very quick overview, this is how we get really, really great performance on this specific marketing strategy. We find the highest quality traffic, which is on Google page one, at the very top of Google page one, which is a Google Ads traffic source. We then make sure that we try to maximize the chances of that traffic coming to our site and actually picking up the phone or calling us or filling out an online form, and the landing page that is specifically focused on maximizing that conversion rate helps us take us to the next level. And then the third point is that we need to layer on conversion tracking across everything, so we have really great visibility of how the campaigns are running. And then once we know that, we can identify the specific opportunities, and again we have another further step up in the performance. So as I said, we work with cleaning companies all around the world, in the US, in Canada, in Australia, in the UK, and I've just picked out a few testimonials here. Colin, who's in the US. Sean has been actively managing my Google Ads for almost 2 years now. I've had nothing short of a phenomenal experience working with him, and having his expertise with AdWords available has helped me grow my business into multi-locations. I'm grateful to work with Sean and would recommend his services to anyone. John, who runs Crystal Maids in Australia, says, can't speak highly enough of the value Project 83. Project 83 is the name of my marketing company, has provided for my business. They are extremely professional, highly skilled in the technicalities around AdWords management, and are very specific in their research and strategy. Would highly recommend anyone considering Project 83 to give them a go. And then finally, Sammy, who's in the UK, says, switching from pay-per lead platforms to Google Ads saved my business, and I have Sean to thank for that. He's very knowledgeable and tremendously helpful. Working with him is a pleasure, and my business is going from strength to strength now. So lots and lots of success with people all around the world with this strategy. So the final slide here is, I asked, can I help take your business to the next level? As I said here, we've tried many marketing strategies over the years. Some of those, I talked about at the beginning of the presentation, but this one is by far the quickest and most effective one we've tried. So it is based on Google Ads, but it's Google Ads, multiplied by many times with the landing page, with the conversion tracking, and there's other things in there as well that really help to elevate the performance of the campaigns. So this has been proven both in my own cleaning business, which, as I said, is in 4 cities. We do 7 figures a year, as well as clients all around the world as well. So very, very effective wherever you're based. So if you are looking to get more clients and really grow your cleaning business further, then I would highly recommend that you look at the strategy that I've outlined in the last few minutes. So you can do one of 2 things. So you can go and follow the things that I've gone through in this training and implement it yourself, or you can get a specialist like me to set everything up for you, and that will save you lots of time and money in the long run. So the final thing to say is I work just with one cleaning company in each location. for obvious competitive reasons. So, you know, if you'd like to find out if your location is available, or if you've got any questions about how I run these campaigns, including my management fees and pricing, then just click the button below this video to book a quick call with me, and I'd be very happy to run that by you. But anyway, either way, I hope to hear from you soon, and I hope this was helpful for you. Many thanks.